I wanted to turn our attention now to Long Island. So back in 1987, there is still a guy named Robert Erlich, and he used to go to the supermarket every day, and he would be disgusted watching these fucking unwashed dogs of Long Island just shoving Cheetos into their fucking mouth.
I know a guy with this exact same name.
Yeah, Robert Erlich.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh, might be him. But
Mr. E.
Mr. E.
Yeah, he was a substitute teacher.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
right
it
on.
has to be.
But also friend of my family.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Damn.
A substitute teacher, but a permanent friend. That's nice. Look, you belong somewhere, buddy. You don't.
It's just not the classroom. You'll never be a real teacher.
You belong here. Here? Not so much.
So his beef with Cheetos is, this is his quote, they didn't even have real cheese in them. Most of the ingredients you couldn't even pronounce. So he went to the laboratory and
Fucking A.
developed Pirate's Booty.
Oh.
Have you guys seen the Pirate's Booty?
I've seen the bag, but I don't think I've had it before, yeah.
It is a...
They're like cheese puffs more than Cheetos.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you
that's
can't
true.
really get close to it without
I
all
don't
that
think I've
bullshit
had
he
the
hates.
pleasure. Yeah.
It is, yeah, that's yeah. Well, I get that this is like a terminology because Cheetos does make cheese puffs, but yeah, I suppose I should clarify. Yeah, Erlich then went on to found a snack brand known as Vegan Robs, which makes cheese puffs with no cheese in them. So he started off being like, "I hate this fake cheese," and then later invented, I guess, a vegan variety, which is fine, except that in 2007, all of Vegan Robs were recalled because they were slathered in salmonella.
Whoa.
So
The secret ingredient.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this brand.
When was this?
This was 07. So Pirates
07, okay.
Pirates Booty is 1987, and then Vegan Robs is 07, and then in 2013.
Hey, I'm vegan Rob.
You can trust me. I'm vegan Rob.
I like that it's salmonella too, which is usually from like raw meat.
Yeah, like
Somehow
how does
chicken,
that
yeah.
happen?
got
Yeah,
in the
it's-
fucking
They're
vegan
just throwing
shit.
raw chicken breasts around in the vegan curls.
They're
Fuck 'em.
they're like hacky sack kicking them around.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
hey, I'm Rob, man. I'm chill, man.
Hey, I'm vegan
Even my
Rob.
roofies are vegan.
Yeah, I live a little different than you do.
My rupees are vegan. No animals were harmed, but you will be.
So Rob sold Pirates Booty to B&G Foods in 2013 for $195 million. And
Even
then-
after all the fuck ups.
Yeah, you know, hey, it's a fucking CEO.
damn.
That's all they do is
I gotta
fill
get
up,
this
dude.
money, America. I gotta
Yeah.
get it. I don't know how.
And then they sold.
When you talk about how the money
Clearly
moves, I can't help
chips.
it. Listen.
Clearly it's a fried food that's not good for people.
Fuck, who
just-
gives a shit? Money.
Yeah, this is America.
It's America. Eat the money.
and
Saute it, whatever.
B&G then flipped Pirates Booty for $420 million just 5 years later.
Good
So
Lord.
Rob's doing good. He's got his $195 million bucks, and he's living on Strong Island. And you know, you might be wondering, well, like, what's he been up to? Well, he lives in a town called Seacliff.
He's actually a pirate now, a real pirate.
Seth.
Really?
You're joking. Well, here we go.
Deion Sanders sees the future, dude. I drank the elixir. I know everything.
You got the second sight now. So he lives in Seacliff. He's one of the owners of the Holiday Cocktail Lounge in the East Village in New York City. He
Don't
also
drink
Classy.
He owns a coffee shop in Strong Island, and he's out of his fucking mind. This is Ryan Grenoble writing for MSN and John Leland writing for the New York Times. So at 9:44 on the morning of Monday, March 10th, snack magnate Robert Erlich, who professionally uses the title Captain Bootyhead. So
Captain Booty.
I run 3 businesses and I'm a pirate. I'm Captain Bootyhead.
So Captain Bootyhead
funny.
stormed into the offices of Seacliff, New York, and falsely proclaimed himself mayor.
Okay, so here's
Sure, yeah.
the thing.
What drugs is he taking?
Here's the thing. We're trying to make fun of this guy. He's richer and cooler.
That's true.
than
Yeah.
us.
Oh, yeah.
He's more confident.
Yes.
None of us would ever be able to claim that title.
He's having
right.
doggy style sex with someone while
And
listening to this podcast.
he's clearly funny.
Yeah.
He knows it's a joke.
You meet him at a bar and,
he-
your friend's like,
He
that's,
dresses like all of us.
Yeah, yeah.
do you know who that is, dude? That's Captain Bootyhead.
That's Captain Bootyhead. Let me look. It's his under chin kind of has
he
a
looks
butt
like a
shape to
Bill
it a little
Clinton
bit.
He just
pervert.
wears blue jeans and a hoodie.
He's a Clinton-esque
He
pervert.
dresses like you and me.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
This is like you and me.
so he stormed the poop deck and declared himself mayor.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then what was his first action?
He then demanded an office and declared the entire staff fired effective immediately, with the caveat that they could all reapply for their jobs at a later date.
Hey, it's nice of him.
So he literally goes in there.
At a later
order
He just needs
is
some alone time.
Yeah, I gotta feel the space out.
And
for a
You
second.
guys take off.
And the
come back
best
in 2
part
weeks.
is he had
Run to the office naked for a while.
And the best part is he had 3 guys with. That was it. He just had 3 supporters. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
him and 3 fucking crazy guys just went in. It was like, I'm the mayor now.
Jimmy Buffett fans.
Yes.
Like, where are you
They all
going, dude?
they definitely all have Hawaiian
Yeah,
shirts.
like fuck it, we'll follow you, man.
So
this town is now known as Bootyville.
Yeah, booty, let the booty fill the streets.
these
Everywhere you go, there's booty up and down those streets.
Population of 30 people. It's now Bootyville.
It's now Bootyville.
the 66-year-old Cheese Puff King, who had 3 supporters with him, cited a 2009 New York law called Citizens in Power Act as the basis for his claim. The law empowers citizens to dissolve or reformulate their town if they get the backing of at least 10% of the town's voters. So very similar to like a recall election. So not that weird. Under the new law, Erlich said he was the mayor of a new village that he calls the unincorporated village of Seacliff Residence and claimed to have an envelope with 1,800 signatures, but he wouldn't let anybody see it. So now he's Joseph Smith.
I was going to say, it's a real Joseph Smith gold plate situation.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Can't look at them. He also compared his actions to someone invading another country, but in a good way. Is exactly how MSN wrote it. They're
Like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he's like, they're there to take the booty. I'm trying to liberate the booty. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in there and give it freedom. To be the booty heads we all are.
This is his quote. I should actually let Carter read this in a pirate voice.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
When someone takes Austria or Ukraine, they don't go and ask for permission. They just do it. I'm asserting my rights to have a free, open life and have transparency.
See? He's about transparency, this guy. Not about anything else. He's honest.
So he's just in the office fucking raving like a
Yeah.
madman with
Fucking
three
A.
goons.
Yeah.
Did
this is
people
Donald Trump
actually
shit.
leave? The people that were fired, they actually went
No,
home?
no, because he's just like the
Yeah.
local rich guy in
Of
this
course.
town. So they're just like,
Like,
what?
I guess we can't call security.
Well, that's what happened. So after an hour, this is how much. So imagine you're like a homeless person asking for food. How fucking quickly would this town crack the fuck down on you? But because he's a rich, crazy guy, and as we know, the only difference between crazy and eccentric is a bank account, they let him rail for an hour before they called the cops.
Wow.
And
They're like,
He's
well,
just
he's making some good points.
This is like my dad with a bass solo. I'm sorry. I love my dad. I just played around. He's great. But it's like, all right, man, I think you've probably gotten everything you need to do there.
so after an hour of escalating hostility is how it was
My
described.
God.
Town officials called the police, who escorted the snack man and his 3 backers from the building.
The snack man.
I love like they call him the Cheese Puff King. They call him the
Yeah,
snack
this guy was having a
you
ball
shut
right
the snacks
next.
up the booty. You shut the snacks up the booty.
He called me the snack man. He
Someone
called
just
me
like
booty man.
underneath the table, just like texting the cops. You up?
So the following day, he announced that he was running for mayor as a write-in candidate on the election that was 7 days away.
Okay.
So he comes in, he says he's the mayor, and then having expressed no interest in politics, he's like, I'm the candidate now, and you're going to write me in.
Yeah. Did he
so-
win?
Well, he painted the current administration as calcified and no fun.
Very anti-booty.
I like it's just they're no fun.
Not enough booty up in here.
People
Now, the
don't
booty
like
man sees right through that.
people don't like chaos.
The booty man likes snacks. And he doesn't like fucking.
What about transparency?
Oh, they want to talk about traffic lights. And fucking,
He also promised to lower taxes and cut regulations on local businesses. His greatest wrath, though,
he has
seemed
no power over that at all.
to. No, well, I mean, potentially as the mayor, you might, but because
Taxes?
Not well, city taxes. I can't imagine that. I mean, I don't know. It's New York, so chances are they probably got some city tax, but it's a very small town.
that's New York, baby.
Yeah.
That's the snacking industry.
That's Bootyville, USA.
That's Bootyville, USA.
So his greatest wrath seemed to be aimed at a restriction on outdoor dining. as the officials who created it. Erlich said it, and it should be noted, as I said, he owns a coffee shop in town. So apparently they wouldn't let him just have a beer garden in the street.
Sure. He's like, this shit should be like fucking New Orleans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except with booty.
Yeah, here's another one for you, Carter.
You ask me, the election will be rigged. He said, but win or lose, he said he would still be mayor. He vowed to call for a village-wide tax strike if he lost. Let's see where they go without any of the revenue.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
that's a hell of a line. That's like his battle cry.
I love
Let's do what we do without any revenue. And then he stabs a guy in the stomach.
this crazy old man just being.
Yeah, he's a pervert.
I fucking love it.
Drunk booty man.
So the incumbent mayor, Elena Villafance, who was running uncontested until his surprise announcement, won the last election with only 182 votes. The job pays $12,000 a year, and she says is a lot of work.
Just to be clear, booty man, it is a lot of work.
This sucks. Yeah.
Boo, you're boring.
yeah, that's right.
I love they called the actual mayor, and she's like, no, like, this sucks.
Like, if you want to be a public servant,
So
I want to have fun. I want to have snacks in
the streets. Yeah, I would take it into the streets. Right
Everyone wears a booty T-shirt. Everyone.
So on election day, Erlich proclaimed himself the victor 30 minutes after the polls opened. So he's
I already won.
Yeah.
There's no need to count it.
The sad thing is, this is how American politics
know.
works. So,
The
I mean,
sad thing is-
he's doing it across the board these days.
Yeah.
This
the
is
sad
right
thing
way.
is, if you're listening to this 10 years from now,
Yeah.
this sounds like nothing.
Yeah, this is the fucking way to do it.
Oh yeah. So during the day, he handed out and collected homemade ballots. Because he said the election was
like
rigged.
the two choices are
Straight
lame and fun.
It
Written in
was-
crayon.
He made like, do you like me? Click yes
Yeah,
or
yeah,
no.
yeah,
and
exactly.
handed
Yeah,
them
yeah.
out,
Yeah.
and because he said the official ballots were going to be rigged.
Of course
so
they
he
would
did
be.
his own, and he said that he had gotten over 1,000, which is funny because that's still not enough to win based on the actual mayor's tally, which was like slightly over that. So
Yeah.
even if he was right, it's still full of shit.
The guy got 1,000 votes.
But on the final official ballot, it showed just 62 write-ins versus 1064 for the incumbent. So-
Patrons of his bar. It's like 62 is
Yeah.
the limit of people they can have in the building.
Oh yeah. He told the Post in a follow-up interview that, quote, and this is probably too fucked up for pirate voice. Today, I was shocked to see the entire village of Seacliff turned into Anne Frank.
Whoa.
And the election was the SS looking at the books.
Whoa, he dropped the real knowledge on you. What's up, Booty
I
Man
was like,
reads?
the election is the SS? Like, it doesn't even make a cursory amount of sense.
But it gets a
what he's saying.
reaction, and I'm reacting.
So-
And so I'm in.
I love the way they put this. Erlich's lengthy text message to the New York Post. So
He just texted the general number
Just like
at the front desk.
10 paragraphs of hot brains headed straight for Manhattan.
yeah.
That's a voice to text right there.
Oh, yeah. Erlich's lengthy text message to the Post said, went on to claim that Nassau County Police Department were currently raiding his coffee shops and threatening to arrest him after holding his own vote. Which I'm
They
like, yeah, that's
raided the coffee shop.
being gang
Did they?
stalked by the cops at his coffee
Dude,
shop. I'm like, I bet a cop came and got a fucking coffee, and he was like, "Are you after me?"
Yeah, and he's
Because he
like, I
fucking threatened
know.
the status quo, dude.
Yeah, dude, he's trying to shake it up.
That's what happens, dude.
They won't let you.
You try to have booty Sundays, and
He tried to
everyone wants
make
you to
the-
fucking. Everyone wants to put you in jail.
See, the world, his agenda was like a big old booty, and he can't fit it in the pants. The
They're
pants
trying to-
being in the local government. That's why.
They're trying to turn Captain Bootyhead into prisoner for 2069.
Too much booty for the pants is his whole thing.
You want me to eat apples and go to bed at 9? Fuck that. I'm gonna stay up late and watch booty videos and eat cheese
Yeah, I
curls.
sleep on my roof.
I'm gonna eat vegan salmonella treats. Erlich has a history of legal battles with the village after a 2004 lawsuit over a zoning dispute in which he accused town officials of discriminating against him because he was Jewish. He was ordered to pay $900,000 to cover the officials' legal fees.
Damn.
Yeah, so, but it's like, that's 2004. Like, he got paid
Yeah.
a few years later.
He
like,
likes those kinds of fines. Make
yeah,
you feel
well,
good.
who cares? He says,
Our movement continues. This place needs a voice, and at the moment, it's me.
it's me, Captain Bootyhead.
His farts right afterwards.
Does a
Oh,
backflip.
we shouldn't.
Gets on a unicycle.
Don't
and drives
support
away.
him. Don't support this guy.
Mayor Villafane said she wanted to return to normalcy. Quote, I will not tolerate any further attempt to undermine the governance of this village.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's all about right there. Just lay down the law.
But Erlich was undaunted. I'm still the mayor. So,
Fucking A. Oh, God, to be so delusional.
oh, I should have read this. His last quote, Carter.
As for the current administration, I will sue them for $390 million for impeding my business opportunities. And I plan on taking their homes.
Taking their homes
That's
like a
right.
real pirate.
Like a real
He
pirate.
went full pirate on their ass at the end.
He's
Oh, hell
evil.
hell yeah.
This guy's evil.
Yeah, he's definitely evil.
Yeah, well, the sad
he's
thing
onto
is,
something.
again, if this guy had no money, who cares? But this guy's got a
course.
shit ton of money, so he could probably do this eventually.
Yeah, that's the world we live in now. If you get enough money, you can shout, and people will be like, I don't know, he's got money.
Well, they were like interview because he declared 7 days before the election. Now imagine next cycle, or fuck it, he could just run for. This is probably pretty near George Santos's old seat. Like,
Yeah.
they elected that crazy fuck.
I mean, I'd vote for this guy.
I mean, for
He's fun.
that's the thing.
He says booty a lot, or at least he once did.
Yeah, Captain Bootyhead. You have to
Yeah,
write him in.
Captain Bootyhead.
Yeah.
I'm behind it.
Oh man. So anyway, that's the news from Strong Island.
Woo.
And shout out to Sarah in the Discord for sending that to me. I was like, oh, I actually have this on the docket for next week. If you thought for a second a story about snack foods, a crazy CEO, and
Yeah.
insane local politics would escape my grasp, sorely mistaken. But thank
I'm
you for sending it
hungry
along.
now.
No shit.
I know. I
hungry.
tried. I genuinely tried to find Pirate's Booty, and it was.
I genuinely tried to find some booty.
I tried.
I was on the
Difficult.
prowl for booty last night.
You
and
got to meet these people.
The West Coast got no love for Captain Bootyhead.
I feel like I could leave and come back by the end of the podcast with a bag of Captain Booty.
Oh my
Head.
God.
But I would have to leave.
And you live stream this.
No, I don't even know where the fuck it is. I just think I could find it.
You can find it.
There's weird stores around here.
Fucking A. Yeah, and you're out here on the search for the booty, the pirate
Well,
booty.
and Rivers is already making a mistake of thinking the stores are Googleable.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The stores that are going to have it, you're not going to be able
yeah,
to
this
see.
is back alley booty.
The thing is, like, I see this stuff.
That logo, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that
You
before.
for
know,
sure.
like, this
what a
is-
dickhead. I bought that shit before. I'm certain I have.
Yeah,
Did you
I've
go-
had that at least in the
Were you
did.
going to actual grocery
Yeah,
stores?
I want to
like-
say it was in Tennessee. I
what's
don't
like
think it was here.
Ralph's, Walmart, checked around.
Tennessee's full of this bullshit.
Yeah, but you're
It's fake
probably right.
products.
Yeah, you're probably right, Sam. It is probably much easier to find it like a bodega or something like that. But
One
yeah.
time when I was a kid, we took a field trip to the Golden Flake factory.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah, I did that too. That's like such a quintessential Southern thing. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
Schools, elementary schools.
See how the snacks are made.
Oh, dude, and I was like, it's fucking magical.
Oh, I thought I ate so much that I threw up that night, and I hated cheese puffs for ever
That's
since.
hilarious. You unearthed the memory. Yeah.
Yeah, this whole episode's been a visceral experience.
Yeah, you totally turned my life around right now.
Yeah.
Now I know why I'm the way I am. I went to the Golden Flake factory, and all I saw was booty.
Our field trips are awesome. It was Golden Flake Factory, the Space and Rocket Center. And,
Yeah, I went to that
and
shit, too.
jails.
And jails.
You guys
Prisons.
actually went to jails?
In college, yeah.
Oh,
in my journalism
in
class.
college. I was like, that's a weird.
Dude,
I was
Oh,
an
you're old enough
alcoholic.
now,
I was
son.
an alcoholic. Yeah.
dude, in journalism class, we went to a jail. And I don't know why. It was just
Whoa, scared. They scared straight at you for what reason?
There's this one section where they put the really bad prisoners, and we were going through it. And he's like, "No, these guys, they really."
He's like, I never picked my major, motherfucker.
They were doing the scared straight thing behind this glass where you couldn't. So we're like, fuck, I'm
To journalism students.
Oh
It's
my
so funny.
god, that rules.
It's like you're not even like little kids. It's just like
dude. I was fucking with him. I was going I can't hear you. So I'm probably gonna get murdered
no.
by one of those guys eventually.
you're just like, huh?
He's listening to this podcast in his cell, fucking lifting weights. Like, now I got a name for that fucker.
One of these days.
He's gonna Cape Fear your whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Could you be there, Carter?